Okay, good evening everybody. Now today's Monday, which of course is not one of my usual live stream days. So a quick explanation first. Usually Mondays are reserved for playing whichever games I feel like playing myself, and usually commentating with Chadman on some Napoleonic Wars to try and help his channel out, and because it gives me some fun stuff to do and practice my commentary. Rather than just talking over a game that I'm currently playing. But unfortunately that's fallen through today, so I thought I would share with you all Blood Bowl Chaos Edition. Now, I've played Blood Bowl Dark Elf Edition for a little bit, but it was a long time ago. So do not expect any massive flights of amazingness. In fact, you'll most likely just see my characters brutalized to a pulp. I'm also going to focus on the turn-based version of this game, whereas previously I played the real-time one because it was different. So we're going to get this going. Hopefully there's a tutorial of some sorts. Excellent. So we will begin with the tutorial. So if anyone knows how to play this, unfortunately this is going to be painful for you to watch, but it's going to mean that I can actually play the game eventually afterwards. So let's get this going. Okay, learn how to master the game quickly. Yes, I forgot it has commentators, Jim and Bob. So, how to set up before kickoff, how to kick off, pick up the ball, do a pass action, block action, dodge action, interception, and importance of tackle zones, and much more. Okay, let's go. The Reichland Reavers, which is the Empire, versus the Gouged Eye, which will be the Orcs. Okay, click the red arrow to start the tutorial. It won't let me at the moment, and I need to turn that off. Well, the tutorial's off to a blazing start. There we go. Okay.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the Blood Bowl for tonight's contest. You join a capacity crowd packed with members of every race from across the known world, all howling like banshees in anticipation of tonight's game. Oh, and yes, there are some actual banshees. While kickoff is in about 20 minutes' time, so we've just got time to recap the rules of the game before the battle starts. Your match commentators for tonight are Jim and myself, Bob Bifford. Evening, Jim.
Right. Was that voiceover volume okay for everyone? You all hear that fine? Just check before we continue. Yep, it was fine. Good. We're believing Loudrian here, so if any of you disagree, feel free to go beat up Loudrian in true Blood Bowl style of picking up a spiked ball and caving his head in with it for a bit.
Thank you, Bob. Well, good evening, and boy, are you folks in for a great night of top-class sporting entertainment. But first of all, for those at home who are unfamiliar with the rules, here's how the game is transmitted to the folks at home, and of course, played.
Okay.
Let me explain that, Jim. As any Blood Bowl fan knows, each Blood Bowl match is transmitted out to thousands of Blood Bowl fans with the device Campaign for Real Arcanery. The camera that was developed by the Guilds of Magic. A bound spirit in a box is allowed to look out in one direction only at the Blood Bowl field, and his mental image is then transmitted by teams of magicians using the spell Cablevision.
That's really bad puns. Camera and Cabal Vision. Prey Designs asks, is there a setting for phones which isn't on as it's not playing? Unfortunately, Prey, as far as I know, it functions just the same as everything else. If you potentially give me a second, I will try it on my own phone. It's not an iPhone, so it won't be directly comparable, but it should give me an indication. I'll continue with the tutorial just for a second. Bobatini, it's not really a sporty game, it's caving people's heads in with a ball. There's a slight variation. Plus, I am a Warhammer fanatic, as much as I try to hide it. It's how I got into strategy to start with. Massive amounts of Warhammer, Warhammer 40k, Epic 40k. And he said Battlestar Galactica, that's not what I was thinking. My brain's being frazzled, I can't remember what the space version of the Warhammer franchise is called. No, it's slipping my mind. The nope, not Space Hulk, not Warhammer 40k. Is it Battlefleet Gothic? That's the one. What else did I play? The one with the massive avatars, which is Inquisitor. They're great. Okay, I'm going with the camera on 4.
We've got a lot of cameras, Bob. Since transmitting Blood Bowl matches became a huge success, a lot more broadcasting guilds emerged on the market, such as NBC,
Necromancer's Broadcasting Circle,
Channel 7, the CBS,
Crystal Ball Service.
Oh dear. Bad puns, a joy. Okay, let's just have a quick search for my channel on this Twitch app for the benefit of the person currently having issues. I will try to be quick. There we go. It's there. Does it work? Gonna get some Inception thing going here. Watching myself playing a game on one screen.
to name a few. But since ABC...
Association of Broadcasting Conjurers.
Yes, thank you, Bob. Since the ABC won the franchise in 2486, when it was renewed for the 30th time, they have exclusive broadcasting rights nowadays.
Okay. Switch between the camera views with C.
That's too true, Jim. But let's explain for the folks at home what Blood Bowl the game really is. Blood Bowl is an epic conflict between two teams of heavily armored and quite insane warriors. Players pass, throw, or run with the ball, attempting to get it to the other end of the pitch, the end zone. Of course, the other team must try to stop them and recover the ball for their side. If a team gets the ball over the line into the opponent's end zone, it's called a touchdown. The team that scores the most touchdowns by the end of the match wins the game and are declared Blood Bowl champions. How do they do it?
Painfully. In answer to the guy having problems in chat, I can't get my Twitch app on my phone to work either. So I'm not too sure what's going on with that. I will investigate after the live stream. Unfortunately, it's the best I can do.
It's like this, Bob. Two teams set up 11 players on the pitch. 11 is the sacred number of Nuffle, as any hardcore Blood Bowl fan would know. Today we're going to watch the Gouged Eye against the Reichland Reavers. This is yet another grudge match between the two teams.
And it seems the teams are entering the pitch now. Shall we get started, Jim? The coin is flipped high in the air, and the brave Goblin referee announced that the Reichland Reavers will be receiving this half.
Okay.
Right, let's get started. As any coach will tell you, Bob, a team's starting formation is vitally important. Here we can see an example of the Gouged Eye famous 5-4-2 or deep defense formation. This formation is used by the Eye against fast-moving or agile teams like Skaven or Elves. Some would argue with limited success.
If they're receiving, why is the ball this end? Never mind.
You said it, Jim. Notice how the Gouged Eye has made sure that there are no gaps in their line for opposing players to run through. Every square is covered by an orc player or one of his tackle zones.
Display the tackle zones with G. Aha. Okay.
That's absolutely right, Bob. each square around a player is a tackle zone. And it looks like, as an added insurance, the Orcs have kept 2 players back deep, close to their own end zone, so they can catch any enemy players lucky enough to dodge their way through the Orc front line.
Okay.
Jim, let's not forget that a team can only field 2 players in each wide zone, and they always have to field a minimum of 3 players on the halfway line, which coaches refer to as the line of scrimmage.
Okay, so you can have 2 out in these boxes, and you have to have 3 in the middle. Got it?
Okay, Bob. It seems like Reichland Reavers have set up their offensive lineup, and that the Gouged Eye are ready to kick the ball.
Really? I don't look it.
It sure does, Jim. When both teams have finished their setup, the coach of the kicking team places the ball in any square in the opponent's half of the pitch.
That's right, Bob. He can even place it in their end zone if he likes. After placing the ball, it will scatter in random direction, though, only up to a maximum of 7 squares in any of the 8 possible directions.
Okay.
Those kicks are sure inaccurate, Jim. That's why coaches sometimes prefer to field a player with the kick skill, since it will cut the number of possible squares the ball will scatter by half. But more on those skills later.
Right.
That's right, Bob. The kick skill sure is useful, because if the ball bounces off the pitch or into the kicking team's half, the receiving team is awarded a touchback and can give the ball to any player in their team. There goes the little referee with his bone whistle. It's time to rumble!
Okay, kicking the ball in the pitch. Right click on the highlighted square. And action.
Look at that kick, Jim. What a perfect kick by Truck Elf Splitter. But what's up with the fans, Jim?
Okay, cheering fans. Each coach rolls a dice and adds their fame and the number of cheerleaders on their team to the score. The team with the highest score is inspired by their fans cheering and gets an extra reroll as half. If both teams have the same score, then both teams get a reroll. Okay, so the Reichland Reavers get a reroll. And the ball bounced to there.
As you know, Bob, all kinds of things can happen during a Blood Bowl match. A team may make an inspired play, or raucous fans might throw a rock at one of the opposing team's players,
Or invade the
even
pitch.
invade the pitch. Coaches refer to them as kick-off events. There are lots of different outcomes. In this case, the cheering fans seem to have gone wild with anticipation.
Okay.
Right, Jim. Keep an eye on those fans. It seems Reichland Reavers got inspired by their fans cheering and got an extra reroll in this half. No doubt their cheerleaders got the crowd going. Equally important is their assistant coaches and fame, fan factor, during the kickoff events.
And that extra team reroll sure is handy for the Reavers, Bob. It allows them to reroll 1 dice roll per turn during a half. Rerolls are very important in Blood Bowl, as coaches quickly discover. There are 2 types of rerolls, team rerolls and player rerolls. In either case, a reroll allows you to reroll all the dice that produced any one result.
Is there any chance that he could say re-roll any more times in that re-rolling sentence? Let's see. So it's flashing these things, which I'm guessing is how many re-rolls you get, maybe?
It sure is useful, Jim. So let's continue with the match, shall we? It seems like the Reichland Reavers thrower, Fat Midbroat, is getting ready to pick up the ball, and the ball is just within his reach since he got movement allowance 6.
Okay. He's got a lot of movement.
Oh, take a look at that, Bob. He almost failed to pick up the ball. Luckily enough for the Reavers, Fat Midbroat has the sure hand skill, which allowed him to re-roll the pickup roll, and he made it on the 2nd attempt.
If you say so, I can't see where it rolled anything.
True, Jim. Sure hands does come in handy at times. Maybe we should mention that the agility table is used for more than just pickups, Jim. It is also used to work out the success or failure of a number of different actions in Blood Bowl, including dodging, picking up the ball, and throwing or catching the ball, to name but a few. Each action has its own set of modifiers, too, depending on how difficult the action is. It's these modifiers to the dice roll that affect whether or not the action is a success.
Okay.
That's right, Bob. This all might sound complicated, but it's really easy to understand it all after a few games. For those that wish to broaden their wisdom about Blood Bowl, I recommend taking a look at the official Blood Bowl rulebook.
Yeah. Okay, move him upfield to there, I guess.
You said it, Jim. But look at that. He's not done. He's about to throw a short pass to Griff Oberwald.
That guy, maybe? Yes.
That's a risky play so early in the turn, Bob. Usually, coaches try to perform the easier actions first during their turn.
Ah, yes, it ends your turn.
Action,
I remember this
it's
bit.
the end of their turn. In this case, it's fairly safe, since Fat Mitbrot also has the pass skill, which allows him to re-roll a failed result.
Okay.
Still a risky play, Jim. Since the thrower has agility of 3, which means that he must roll a 4 or more to be on target. No modifiers apply to the D6 roll because he is not in any tackle zones. And the modifier for short pass is +0.
Okay. Notice the passing circles. These indicate the range the ball will be thrown. The longer you attempt to throw it, the more difficult it will be.
And he rolls a 4 and makes it. And Griff Oberwald reaches for the ball and rolls a 2. He catches the ball. What an amazing play so early in the game, Bob.
Where are
For
these
those that wish
rolls?
to view the agility table for passing the ball and catching the ball, we refer yet again to the Blood Bowl rulebook.
Okay.
Sure is amazing, Jim. Regarding actions, such as passing, handoffs, and blitz moves, these actions can only be performed by one player per turn. However, it can be any player that attempts these actions. So don't worry about the names of the player positions. They just help illustrate that blitzers are just better at blitzing, throwers are just better at passing the ball, and catchers are just better at catching the ball. Now back to the action on the pitch. The Reavers are trying to punch a hole in the Gouged Eye's defense. Look at that, Jim. Zug their ogre prepares to smash the Gouged Eye's black orc on the scrimmage line. Rip Sorpain.
Okay, looks like we're going to have some fighting then.
They better stay clear of that big guy, Bob. He has a strength value of 5, and in this case, he is blocking the black orc, Rip Sorpain, who only has a strength of 4. Since the ogre has more strength than his opponent, it means he can roll 2 block dice and choose which one to use. For you folks at home, you can check the player's strengths roll table for further information concerning what effects a player's strength have when blocking.
Sorry, there will be less text once I work out how to play the game. I really apologise for the fact that I'm having to do the tutorial, but otherwise it would just be a mess of me not having a clue what was going on. If you want to come back in possibly, I don't know, 20 minutes, I suspect the tutorial will be over and we'll be on to more interesting things. Okay, right click the Black Orc. Ah, here's the dice. Defender down. I guess we want that one then. Push destination. Push him into the indicated square. And follow up. Okay.
And look at that, Jim. He rolls defender down, and the defender stumbles. He uses the defender down result to push Rip Sorpain back a square and knock him flat on his back in the mud. And whenever a player hits the ground, you make an armor roll to see if his armor protects him from injury.
Which in this case it seems he didn't, as he's a bloodstain on the floor.
Lucky for that black orc, he's got some heavy armor on him, Bob. Oh, wait. It looks like Zug managed to break the black orc's armor and has caused a knockout result on the injury roll. That's because Zug has the extremely powerful Mighty Blows skill, which adds +1 to your armor roll. The Reavers fans go wild. After all, it's called Blood Bowl.
Okay.
And brutality on the pitch, we like that, Jim. Seems like the Reavers smashed up an opening too. Look at Jean-Paul Musen. Reavers catcher is running right through their defense. I smell a touchdown soon, Jim.
Running right through their defence past that thing. Varag Goal Chewer.
Not so fast, Bob. He still needs to make a dodge roll to bypass the gouged eye's solid defense.
Okay, so he's going to there. And
That's
dodges.
Right, and while he squeezes through the defense, he rolls a 3 and successfully dodges through, since he needs to roll a 3 or more. With an agility value of 3, he requires a roll of 4 or more to be successful. But since Jean-Paul Mousson dodges to a square that has no tackle zones, he receives a +1 bonus dodge modifier when attempting the dodge roll. Remember, it's always the square that you are dodging to that determines the modifiers. That's
Makes
some
sense.
Nice dodging, Jim.
Too right, but look, it looks like Griff Oberwald will dodge through and make a go for it to hand off the ball to Jean-Paul Mousson. And just like every action in Blood Bowl, a go for it can be treacherous, Bob.
That's all true, Jim. While all players can go for it 2 additional squares of movement, they need to roll a d6 to see if they can make it. On a 1, they will fall flat on the ground in the square where they failed, and therefore must make an armor roll, and it will cause a team turnover.
And I guess if they fail their armor roll, they drop dead, so they've been tripped up by a blade of grass. Okay, so go to there. And then hand the ball over.
Some high-quality play there, Bob. Griff Oberwald dodges through and goes for it to the catcher, and Jean-Paul Mousson successfully catches the handoff. Now, a handoff is always considered as an accurate pass, so the receiving player simply needs to pass an agility roll. Our catcher, with an agility of 3, therefore catches the ball on a roll of 3 or more.
Okay.
That's all nice, Jim, but I want to see more action on the pitch. And here we go. It looks like the human blitzer, Matthias Meyer, is getting ready to blitz that orc, while Griff Oberwald is assisting him.
That's right, Bob. Once per turn, a player on the moving team is allowed to make a special blitz move. A blitz allows the player to move and make a block. The block may be made at any point during the move, but costs 1 square of movement for the player to make.
Okay. Both down or both down. And we can't re-roll because it's not going to let us.
That's one tough blitzer, Jim. Since Griff Oberwald assisted him, he had +1 strength, giving him a strength value of 4. So he gets to roll 2 block dice and choose the result. Fortunately, he has rolled both down twice. But fortunately, Matthias Meyer
He's got the
has
block skill,
which allows him to ignore the both down result. But since poor old Truck Elf Splitter does not have the block skill, he goes down. What a blitz he made, Jim.
Okay.
Indeed, Bob. The player may carry on moving after the effects of the block have been worked out, if he has any squares of movement left. It seems like he is moving up next to the catcher to protect him.
Okay.
But look, Jim, what is Peter von Gullet trying to do? It looks like he will fall over and cause a turnover. Normally, a turn only ends when all the players in the team have performed an action. However, certain events cause the turn to end before all the players have taken an action.
Okay.
Turnover! Not even the team reroll helped them there, Bob. This doesn't look good for the Reavers, since Jean-Paul Mousson is wide open for a blitz. The Orcs don't waste any time, and there goes Krug Painspear, the gouged eye star, Orc Blitzer. He just blitzed up the pitch, and now he's going to throw a block at Jean-Paul Mousson, the Reavers' catcher. Krug Painspear got a strength of 3 compared to Jean-Paul's 2, which means Krug Painspear can roll 2 block dice and choose which one he will use.
Did you see that, Jim? Since Krug Painspear has the tackle skill, Jean-Paul Mousson is knocked down with a defender stumbles, even though he has the dodge skill, which would normally allow him to regard that as a simple pushback. What a blitz! That looks like a spleen gone awry. Brutal and bloody just the way we like it.
So just not happening.
Gouge Die fans go wild. It looks like the Reavers will have to use their apothecary to stitch up that wound. And there they come, running onto the pitch, carrying out the lifeless body.
Wait for it. Something gonna happen. Oh, there we go. Do you want to use your apothecary to attempt to cure him? Result dead, consequence dead. Yes.
That's assuming the apothecary can mend him, Bob.
Badly
The
hurt.
apothecary allows a re-roll of any injury, and you could choose the new result. And now the Reavers, Bob, I'm not so sure about that. He might be a good thrower when it comes to throwing it downfield, but it looks like Cannonball Benny is about to attempt a risky pass to Varag Gaultua, and Griff Oberwald is in a great position to make an interception attempt. Can't he see him?
So he's going to try and pass to him, and he's going to steal it, hopefully. Oh, sorry, he's going to try and throw it to him. Select a player who will attempt the intercept. You.
That's right, Jim. The crowd holds its breath as Griff leaps to intercept the pass. He needs an agility roll of 3 or more. However, a player making an interception attempt suffers a -2 modifier, which means that Griff will need a score of 5 or 6 to catch the ball. The dice is rolled and comes up with a 6. Griff catches the ball. It's an interception.
And
Yeah,
there
okay.
goes Griff Oberwald, sprinting down the field to score Reichland Reavers' first touchdown. And listen to those fans, Bob, howling like banshees and rabid wolves.
And he should roll a dice when he gets here. Yeah. Okay.
What a touchdown, Jim. Did you see that? Amazing. But the game is far from over. This is just warming up. 6 turns remain of the first half, and then we got a full second half with 8 more turns before this game is over.
Getting the idea. And there's his unconscious guy. Okay.
Oh, boy, Bob, this'll be interesting. May Nuffle always bless his dice.
Okay, they're going to have to stop broadcast now because the fans are about to invade the pitch. We'll be back shortly. Thanks for playing the tutorial. And done. Okay. Competition rules? Oh, hang on. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to read that lot. So, single player. What's story mode? Nope. Let's begin a campaign and see how badly this goes, shall we? Okay, playing in blitz mode allows you... or classic. Okay, I think we'll go with classic. Go with Malakith livestream for the campaign name. Alright then, we've got some races to pick from. Chaos, Chaos Dwarves, Dark Elf, Dwarf, Goblin, Halfling, High Elf. High Elf was the faction I used to play, but I'm not sure how good they'll be at American football. Human, Khemri, Corn Demons, Lizard Men, Necromantic, the Norse, Nurgle, Ogre, an Ogre team, oh dear. Orc, Skaven, Undead, Underworld. Well, that just looks silly now, doesn't it? Vampire. does it say about the High Elves anyway? I'd imagine the different races have different sort of styles. I seem to remember the Wood Elves are very good at throwing, like passing, and the Dwarves are very good at running. Halfling team? That would be very silly. Should we try the Undead team? Bunch of skeletons trying to play American football. I'm thinking Undead. I've no idea how to play them, but let's go. Oh, please enter a team name. There we go. Team name of Dead and Buried, because that's how this campaign's going to go. Oh dear. Oh, false-wise. The Undead must struggle to stay together as a team. Don't lose your head. Really? I guess we'll try that one. Okay, let's yeah, so that one's unlocked in period 2, unlocked in period 5, 3. Yeah. So that's the only one we can take part in. You currently have no players. Do you want to buy any? If I click no, what happens? Can we have mummies, white skulls, zombies and skeletons? This might help if I had a clue how they worked or what I needed. Anybody with a clue what these different characters actually are? Otherwise this could go very badly. Let's see, agility, so Ramatu, the mummies are not agile, so I doubt they're any good at throwing. But they, strength, they got high strength, so I'd assume they beat people senseless. Okay, we'll buy a mummy. White has movement, so they the ghouls have movement as well. Let's buy a pair of ghouls for putting out on the wings, maybe. Let's say the armor value. Agility, they're terrible. Let's buy a couple of, well, some of those. Some of those. One of those, I guess. Someone said I think you need 3 mummies when the maximum is clearly 2. How much money have I got? So he's got high armor and he's got high strength. I can do with a second one of those. Let's get another ghoul just in case, and then spend the rest in here. The team is full. All right, that'll do. I have no idea, even if that was a remotely sensible team or not. Okay, display team maybe? Ah, there we go, that's what they look like. Okay, matches. Match day 1. Us against the Chaos Dwarves. So let's have a look. They're not a particularly throwing team. They've got very high agility. Got some good armor though on the bull centaurs and the dwarf blockers. Okay, so where do I go to actually play? Ah, prepare match. No? Okay. Star players, fair play. What's this? Inducements. Oh, okay. You can bribe people, set up bodyguards. The Bloodwiser babes. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to fail horribly the first one and try to work out what's going on afterwards. Okay.
Hi everyone, and long live Blood Bowl!
Yes, that's right, Jim. Another exciting encounter is about to get underway.
Should be a classic, Bob. I spoke to the ref earlier on, and he says he'll be looking to keep a low profile.
There's little or no way out for this team. The players are going to have to play out of their skins just to stand still.
Okay, so we've got both mummies at the front.
Yep, looks like we got some heavy rain coming in, Jim.
True,
Let's
true,
see.
Bob. That'll make the ball slippery and difficult to handle. Tricky, tricky, tricky.
So he's got Mighty Blow, which probably means he's good. That Regeneration, Thick Skull, Dodge. So they're the runners. Regeneration, Dodge. So the ghouls are definitely the runners. The white can block. Okay, that'll do. You've got the ball. So let's kick it to the middle here.
Here we go again for another bloodbath.
Okay, an enraged fan hurls a large rock at one of the players on the opposing team. To decide which fans throw the rock, each coach rolls the dice and adds their fame to the highest roll. Oh dear. Did we win? We won. Enraged fans hurl rocks at Voxin on the Zarnagrand Ziggurats team. Or Ziggurats.
Doping is really endemic in this.
And he's down on the floor.
Written into the game rules.
So he's gone to pick it up. He might be problematic to stop. Oh no, okay, he's just covering.
Look easy.
Oh. My mummy clubbed someone. Okay, what abilities is he? He's got dodge. Has he got blocker? He's got block. Let's see where the tackle zones are. Let's move him up to that edge there. Shambles up. Love it. Let's have the mummy here punch this guy. Okay, so we can defender pushed or both down. He doesn't have a blocker thing. And he does. Which means he won't get knocked down, so we're just going to defender pushed. If we push him...
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after
that
being
way?
abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
If we do the same to him... We got defender stumbles, or both down. Defender stumbles. And push him back that way.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good
Okay, he's got a strength 3. He's got a strength 3. I don't want to fail one yet though. Let's try tackling him. It'll free up these guys. Attacker down, attacker down. That's not good.
I think he's singing him a lullaby.
There's the turnover. Oh dear.
Funny for someone that wasn't really that bright.
That could have gone better. Here come the centaurs. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Have you ever been to the Great Skull Land?
Oh, Jim, it's a wasteland. No one goes out there, not even the Chaos Dwarfs.
Well, I heard a few orcs went there recently.
And have they returned ever since?
Oh dear. Okay, attacker down or both down? I have block. Oh no, he has block. So let's do attacker down.
I don't know if we really like
There he
that
goes.
He
uppercut.
may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it, and he's dead. He is just gone. Okay, now ideally we would have liked him up, but that's not going to happen. Hobgoblin strength 3. Okay, let's move him next to him. No. That might get blocked. See if we can't do anything to him. Oh, both down.
Oh, yay! The living dead!
Now, I've always wondered if an
Hey, that didn't go well at all.
Of course they can, Bob.
really, Jim?
My whole centre is laying on the floor. And he's swamping around his men. My skeletons are useless. He's running for the end zone, is that? And here comes another knockdown. Oh no! Turnover. Can you get back up yet? Good. And let's get you back up. And can you get up as well? It's a zombie. Skeleton. Where's my other mummy? Oh dear, he died, didn't he? Great. He's got strength.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you
Move him to
playing
there.
time in an Albion league, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created
Okay, so
by
we're
a sizzling fireball
trying to
followed by the
block
characteristic
his
sound
ways
of
of movement
snap
off.
of the Wizard's neck.
So that he can't just run through. He has to at least dodge stuff. Trying to get him back here to deal with this guy, but I don't think he'll manage it. The one advantage I have is their throwing skills didn't look amazing, so a long-range throw like that might be risky, and I could possibly intercept at the moment. Has that everyone moved? No, you haven't. Yes, you have. Or end turn. Right, he pushed me back. He pushed me back the other way. Oh, we got him. Good job there. Okay, you got strength 3 against strength 4. That's no good. Strength 5 against strength 4.
They walk, they make noises, they score touchdowns.
Yes, Bob. They are old Undead Blood Bowl players. What did you expect?
Jim, it still just surprises me each time I see them on the pitch.
Ogres.
Defender pushed. Do you want to follow? Yes. Let me in. Strength 3. 3. Let's get you back here a bit more. Let's have you come back as well. You cover there. You shamble across to there. You going for that one? Okay, let's see. Have him go back. They're going to try and take him out. But I want to try this first. Attacker down. Defender stumbles. Yes. Defender stumbles that way.
And pow! Right in the face.
Okay, let's push into there. And then you
Bob,
can...
do you remember when the Chaos Dwarfs had trolls on their teams?
Oh, of course, Jim, I remember.
Defender push,
Good old
defender
days
stumbles.
back then. But tell me, why don't they have them anymore?
I love this story. The Scarface scavengers strapped dynamite and kegs of gunpowder onto the troll, sent him running down into the opposing half, where he detonated himself to the glee of the fans.
covering them with bits of troll, causing a huge amount of detestation to the opponents. This tactic
Okay, let's try that one.
by the Blood Bowl regulations crafters, and we haven't seen a
Defender
single
stumbles.
troll on the Chaos Dwarves team ever since.
Oh, I remember that very effective tactic. Now let's see how much blood they can spill without an explosive troll.
Don't
Okay,
forget
some of them are
they
getting
still
up.
Have bull centaurs and minotaurs. I'm sure it will be a bloodbath as always.
Nope, my mummy got pushed back. Someone's blitzing.
This player is going to have a little nap.
And the wake up will not be
Aha.
early after this one.
Okay, so let's see. What can we capitalize on here? Let's try putting you. Defender pushed. Let's
There was
have
a time when the
that
college's
one.
magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistance.
Defender down.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
So he
Nobody
pushed him back.
People were
And
blinded for miles around the stadium.
let's move you. To there. Both down. Defender pushed. What's dodge do? Oh, okay. Defender pushed. Back that way. Let's try this one again. Kick him backwards. Just try and zone this guy out a bit. Now, let's get down and deal with this guy. Can push him.
Did you know, Bob, that the hobgoblins saved Tsar Nagrund?
How did they do that? They're so small and useless and ugly.
And
They are, but
leave
when
you
the
round the
White
side.
Goblin slaves
Oh no,
rebelled,
he got knocked over. I didn't see him.
hobgoblins turned their backs on their brothers and helped the Chaos Dwarfs at the last minute.
I knew those hobgoblins were unreliable creatures.
Yes, I couldn't get to the guy with the ball because he was surrounded by people.
So different, you know.
But I've now pushed him away from his friends, so hopefully I can get to him this round. Although they're pushing back again. Nope,
That right hook was worthy of a black orc.
If you're
that's not good.
It'll take a while to get over it.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
Oh, he's gone for a run. Here comes the throw. Oh no. Okay, you get up. You get up. Okay, let's try blitz on him. Defender stumbles. That way.
He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite.
And the ball's up there. You can get to that. You've got dodge, so you've got the best chance.
Skurfrick Stonesucker is.
No, tell me.
Well, Bob, he's one of the hobgoblin team.
Pick up failed. He failed to pick up the ball.
He often missed entire games as he struggled to tie his bootlaces up.
Stupid things. They're all making everything go wrong.
Absolutely, Bob, and that's why
No.
fans love to see
Oh.
him play Blood Bowl. This player was strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
Okay, the attacker's them. So I'll go with defender pushed, of course. Okay, choose the block dice. Attacker down, both down. We'll go with attacker down.
What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
Can you get back up? Yes, you can. Unfortunately, he's going to have lots of friends to help him if I try and fight him like that. You can get up. So let's move this up, shall we? Let's put you there to block that side of the... You just stood up, so you can't do anything. You go in the middle.
Look over there. Some cute little
You go to
elf
there.
ladies are selling big moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf duty, yeah.
Let's try and beat him senseless. Defender down.
Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
And... both down won't help. We're going to lose this one either way.
Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
Whether he survives that injury or not, the team's insurance premium will be rocketing.
So he's back down on the floor again.
Well, it is a violent sport.
Oh,
Ouch!
these stupid
That
centaurs.
punched his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim. That's never a nice sight.
Losing my mummy early on didn't help.
Open the slapping box and gives rather generously.
Where's he going? Okay, let's sprint back this way, I think, with whatever I can.
Did you know the Chaos Dwarfs intend to leave with some new slaves?
Oh, really, Jim? Don't they ever have enough of them?
Ha! No, Bob. They always need more slaves to play Blood Bowl.
Yeah, well, I would like some slaves too, Jim.
Maybe not. No.
Stop right there, Bob. Like a lonely cheerleader. Let's see blood be spilled.
Let's try and get him with the mummy, shall we? No, knocked down. Thought that might happen.
I'm sure several of those players will be happy that he's heading back to the change.
Oh, half time.
Yes, and I'm sure that the operating tables and catguts are ready to welcome them.
Well, at least we managed to stop them scoring. Okay, organise my players. Let's have you further forwards, I think. Let's have the ghouls ready to run and catch it because they can move the furthest. Alright, that'll do.
And they're off.
Okay, high kick. The ball is kicked very high, allowing a player on the receiving team time to move into the perfect position to catch it. Any one player on the receiving team who's not in an opposing player's tackle zone may be moved into the square where the ball will land, no matter what their MA may be, as long as the square is unoccupied.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the Motley Horde. It's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Move this player on the ball.
Easy to
Yes.
coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
Okay, let's start by moving my players across before he tries to pick it up and fails horribly. Let's try to punch a hole in the middle. Defender pushed. That way. Move you up to there. Screen it. You up to there. You try and hit him, maybe. Defender pushed. Push him back. And no, don't follow. Right, now you try and grab the ball.
The ball is in his hands.
Oh good, he got it. Okay, let's have you move up to there just to block that corner. And then... Can you move? No.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnibbel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
Oh, he's going for a blitz. And he succeeds.
Game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly.
The bench seems to be in too much.
Oh dear.
About the player lying prone on the pitch.
He's just knocking all my coherent things down.
On a stretcher or a coffin. And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
Okay, now, who's got the ball? He has... Let's stand you back up. Let's have you move to there. And
we don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world
Not
a
really sure what
better
to
way
do with
of
this.
honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
there we go, get up. Stupid mummy. Try and have you block the center. Alright, let's try and knock that down. No, attacker down means I lose.
Wow, I can tell you straight, that hurts.
I'm not enjoying this team at all. Now he's running around there. That could work to my favour.
Funny how a rabbit thief sounds so inoffensive, and yet is so effective.
If he's lucky, it's just a knockout.
Okay, now if I can knock this guy down, I can potentially run up here, pass the ball on, and then have that guy run. So let's try this. Defender down. No.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but
Okay, you.
illegal.
Run up to there. And pass the ball.
Hey Bob, can you see those hobgoblins
Oh,
on
you
the
stupid.
Oh, yes, Tim. I can see it. It's going to be a nice match.
I hope they don't betray their own team.
Come on, Tim. That would be even better, wouldn't it? That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splotch.
They're going to gang up on my mummy here. Who gets pushed back? Right. Let's try and grab the ball.
He's got the ball.
Okay, now if we move him to there. And then use you to try and knock him down. Defender pushed that way. And yes, to chase him. And then you can't do anything because you just got the ball. Oh, joy.
The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
Okay. If I have you move to there, you got a potential for being knocked down, which will likely happen. Stand you back up again. Bring you across, just get maximum dice rolls on this attack here. Defender down. That one. And yes. No. Yes. He moves into there.
Some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Tim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
And he can make a run up there and cover that bit. He can't do anything because it's the end of his turn. Okay, let's try hitting that with the mummy. Attacker down. No. Defender pushed. Let's have you get back up, Mr. White.
Corruption is so widespread that the referees guild has set up rules concerning
Defender
where,
stumbles,
when,
defender
and
down.
how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets
Okay.
his legs in and he's having a little nap.
They're all getting up. This is not good. He's going for a blitz.
Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
Oh, and they've boxed me in now.
Routine worthy of a gold medal.
Yes, it's nice to see an uppercut followed by a double backflip. Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
Okay, what effect does that have? Pouring rain in raining, making the ball slippery and difficult to hold. Okay, you get up. You get up. Okay, if he makes that run, he's got to dodge 4 times. Let's see. Can he get to there without... He's got to dodge there. Why is that? I have to get away from this guy to start with. Let's try it.
This is what I call lightning
Oh.
fast.
He's done it.
Opponent looks a little dizzy.
Okay, then you move into block.
Hey, Bob, do you know who Skirfrick Stonesucker is?
Well, no, tell me.
Well, Bob, he's one of the Hobgoblin team's best players. But still, he often missed entire games as he struggled to tie his bootlaces up.
Okay,
Those stupid things.
let's have you
Go wrong.
Absolutely,
move
Bob.
to there.
That's why the fans love to see them play Blood Bowl.
Let's see if we can stop you. Wait, no, he can't stand up yet. See if we can stop you. That's one dies. I'll give it a try. No, attacker down. End of the turn.
Cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
As soon as he throws his first punch,
We know the opponent will be out for lunch,
it seems this
Oh,
player does all the
he lost his
talking
head.
with the fists.
and they clearly know how to get heard. Luckily for him,
Yay, we got him. Serious
Yeah,
concussion.
but I think
Lovely.
it'll still be hurting when he comes round in a day or
Oh,
two.
end of match imminent. How close is imminent? Is there a turn thing anywhere? Well, either way, I can't make it this turn, can I?
Hey, Bob, have you ever been to the Great Skull Land?
oh, Jim, it's a wasteland. No one
So move him up to there.
Not even the Chaos Dwarfs.
You get up.
I heard a few orcs went there recently.
And have they returned ever since?
You... Oh, no. Okay, try and knock him down. Defender stumbles.
What? Right on the schmuzzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
Okay, you can move to there quite happily. You trying to knock down this guy because he's pretty quick. Both down. I've got block.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
And you blitz him. Back that way. Defender stumbles.
Hold still and then pow! Right in the face.
And we'll end turn. Now it's all down to whether I can get him across the goal line in one more turn, or as it might be two more turns. Hopefully before one of these guys catches me.
Stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
I doubt he'll be taking any further part
Oh.
in the match after that.
Mighty blow.
No, we've still got 2 legs.
Okay, you. Can you reach the goal line? Oh, it's a dice roll to do it. Right, you chase, just in case he screws this up. You go for that. Come on. Dice roll.
Down, coming up. Let's go, guys.
Yes. Seems ghouls are useful for something. Okay, organise your players before kicking off. You get up there. So you in there. You in there. And these running ones sort of in the middle. I've got both his centaurs. He doesn't have any centaurs left. Oh no, there it is. Okay. He's got more on this side. But they're the weaker ones.
How did they do that? They're so small and useless and ugly.
Indeed, Bob, they are. But when the orc and goblin
Okay, high
flame,
kick. They can move someone there, okay.
the hobgoblins turn their backs on their brothers and help the chaos dwarfs at the last minute.
I knew those hobgoblins were unreliable creatures, Jim. Look at them.
Yes, Bob, but ogres aren't so different, you know.
What?
Okay, so he's moving across the shield. Okay, choose dice roll, both down or defender pushed. Both down wouldn't work because he's got blocks, so I'll get pushed.
Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
Okay, defender down or defender stumbles.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe he's a
Oh, we got him.
speak that way about the family.
Funny how his head went one way and the body the other.
Must have an elastic jaw.
Okay. Let's move him up to block that gap. You move into there.
Did you hear about
Come across to fill that gap.
team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
You get up.
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award.
You get up.
Fully merited from what I've seen.
Okay, let's try hitting that thing. Attacker down, defender pushed. Push him that way. Try. Ah, I can blitz him. I've got a dice roll up there, which I suspect he will fail, but it's worth it. Defender stumbles. There we go.
Oh, brilliant sidekick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
Let's move up to surround this a bit. He can potentially get in there and grab it. I don't fancy his chances. We'll risk it. Nope. Slapped clean on his face.
They had noted the player or he would have ducked.
He goes for a blitz. Pushes me back. And he fell over trying to pick up the ball because of the rain.
There was little between the two sides.
As the score shows.
And we win. Nice. Not too convinced I like the Undead as a team, I must admit.
Hey Bob, do you remember when the Chaos Dwarf?
Their weight and power is inversely
Okay, you rolled 6 for your winnings and won a total of 70,000.
Game plan was, but it certainly didn't involve the ball. A logical defeat. For
Do you
a
want to
team
re-roll?
that was
No.
not in the game.
They couldn't get their hands on the ball, and that's what cost them the game.
So team statistics,
They made sure that the opposition
44 yards running, 4 yards passing.
Everybody clean.
That must have been the pass off between the two.
Undetectable doping substance.
One casualty, no deaths.
For a dull match.
That's what I call a low profile.
Yup. Players
Cool.
didn't bother the referee, and he didn't bother the players.
Player statistics. Meh. Okay, let's go have a look at the team roster, shall we? Can we purchase any more players? We've got both our mummies. Could probably do with another white, they seemed quite useful. Team is full. Can we sell a zombie? Ah well, never mind. Rerolls, cheerleaders, assistant coaches. Let's get some cheerleaders. How much are they? Oh, they're 140, that's why. Assistants, coaches. No. Okay, let's prepare for the next match then, I guess. Transfer gold to petty cash. No. Let's continue. And start of match. So we have the Pink Panthers, which I'm guessing are halflings. See you later, Bob. Ah, we're playing on a boat? Really? Again in the pouring rain.
Hi everyone, and long live Blood Bowl!
Yes, that's right, Jim. Another exciting account.
Okay, choose toss result. Heads or tails? Live stream. Heads or tails? First person to type it.
He'll be looking to keep a low profile. Apparently, the coach isn't too sure about the outcome.
He knows it's going to be a massacre. He just doesn't know how many players he'll have left at the end of the match.
Seems there's quite a bit of delay on the stream. Either that or they're failing at their ability to type heads or tails. Okay, never mind. It's timed out. Too late. Choose role for team. I'm going to go kicker first because I want to see what their team's like before I...
Perfect Blood Bowl weather, Bob.
Yes, Jim, ideal weather
Treeman?
for a game of Blood Bowl. Though I'm not sure it will end nicely for all the players.
Dodge, right stuff, sidestep, stunty. They're quick little buggers, but they got low strength. They've all got dodge. And these things have strength 6 and a silly amount of abilities. Okay, so I'm kicking off. Let's have the mummies away from there. Let's have the Lich in the middle. Okay. Skeleton are 5327. These are...
Wizards have not always
So
been
zombies
able
are better
to
in the
spell
middle.
safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion league, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fire,
Okay, that'll do.
followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a wizard's neck.
Right, let's kick it. Try and kick it rather central.
The ball goes skywards and the match is on.
And the result is changing in weather. Perfect Blood Bowl weather. A gentle gust of wind makes the ball scatter one extra square in a random direction before landing. And it goes clean off the pitch. Bugger. And this lot are going to be dodging like crazy. He's even got a little cape look. I get the feeling this is going to go badly.
He's gonna have a little nap.
And a wake-up will not be too early after this one.
Okay. If he can knock him down, then I possibly have a clear route to just almost charge that guy. Could try blitzing him. That would free.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say, but it really only
Let's
comes
try
down to
that.
taking a few hits.
Okay, defender stumbles or defender pushed. What does stunty do? Tackle zones may be ignored if the stunted player is also wielding a secret weapon. Okay, defender stumbles. Let's have him stumble that way. Do I want to chase? Yes. If he went for that, he'd have to get around him. Strength 6, strength 3. Those treemen are going to be nasty. Okay, let's move you up to block. Bring you across as well. Should we try it? Let's try it. Go on, mummy. Go on, mummy. Defender down. Defender stumbles. What does sidestep do? Okay. Defender down. Do you want to chase him? Yes.
As soon as he throws his first punch,
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they
Okay,
don't want
let's
to
move
join
up
in
and
the
get ready to
fun,
grab
they
this
might
thing.
as well stay home and watch it on cable vision.
Gonna try hitting this treeman. Not sure how well this is gonna. No.
Right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
Where are you going? Okay, choose block dice. Defender pushed, defender down, defender pushed. I'll take defender pushed, I guess. But we knocked him down.
This is good sport. The ball is in his hands.
Okay, let's try and hit him with the blitz. Push him out that way. Which then means he can smash him. Defender down.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like
Alright,
to
you
see
More often.
Oh, idiot, get off
grab
the
that
pitch.
ball.
If you can't take a little block like that,
Maybe they'll never play Blood Bowl again.
good. I've got better things to do with my time.
Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written
Okay,
into
run
the
that way.
game rules?
You move up to support. He's got a dodge to get there. Okay, let's try standing you up first. He's actually got dodge though. Let's try that one. Yep, he's dodged, and that should block him off. Where else can he run? Let's try running there just to cover that one. There he goes. You head this way after this little scrote. Try beating that treeman now. He's got stand firm.
When he comes round, he'll be seeing
Oh,
trouble.
they knocked each other out. Oh, they didn't knock him out. It looks like he killed my skeleton. Oh no!
A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
Okay, let's try zerging him, or blitzing him, sorry. Get him off my ball carrier. Oh, you're joking. Really? The mummy just lost to a halfling? Okay, let's try that. Better there.
Dodgy Dodgers and the Goblin would have been proud of that one.
Pass.
The ball changes hands.
That'll do nicely.
And then he can't move, okay. You screen that. You screen that. You screen that side. These things have a terrible throw ability, I think, so that's why I'm not trying to throw. You blitz him because you can.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just
Turnover.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
These treemen are ridiculous. I can't do anything against them.
Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face. Do you think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
Stop ganging him up on my zombie. Alright, my turn. Run for the end zone. Come on.
Looking good for the defense.
Yay! Touchdown. Are those skeleton cheerleaders? Yes. Awesome. Okay, organise your players before kicking off. I'm actually going to move him out of there because this middle section just does nothing useful when it comes to dealing with these tree men. Okay, armor value. Zombies have the higher armor value.
We are especially lucky that nowadays necromancy is allowed.
Not too sure that the
Okay.
other teams are that thrilled.
That's the point, Bob.
Ah, yes, it's thrilling, Jim.
So yeah, I'd much rather ignore the treemen and focus on beating up the halflings with my better players.
And we're off.
Okay, cheering fans. Each coach rolls a dice, stands their fame, blah 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 blah. They win. Pinkfoot Panthers get an extra team reroll. Bugger. And that's gone out again. Oh no. Oh, yeah.
Fortunately for that player, Vincent is
Fortunately, we flattened him instantly.
since your days
And he's got off for medical attention.
I hope so.
Okay, hit that guy. Let's see, pushed, or attacker down. Let's push him that way. Should then let this guy advance up. Along with... Bring you to there. Have you try and beat up a halfling. Defender down. Let's push him in there. Try and group them up so I can get round them later.
Job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
Have you out on the wing to chase him if he goes for it?
We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
So have you try a hit on him?
Aren't aware that heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good
You
thing
hit
we
him.
don't see them.
And have the mummy go for this one. Blitz. Both down, defender down. Let's have the defender go down that way. Just to get in his own men's way.
Really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
And we can push up a bit more.
Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
Okay. Let's carry on then. Oh, he was hopping around
Sounds so inoffensive, and yet
and he got floored. Okay, you move up. You block him in. Those whites are fairly quick. You block him in up there.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistance to teams.
Who
Okay,
could forget
hit
the
him.
infamous 2472 Quagmire incident.
Defender-
when rampant spellcasting caused
Defender
the entire
stumbles.
Bright
Don't
Crusader
think he
state
loses the
to
ball.
sink into the earth.
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
Dodge will teach Descender stumbles as pushbacks. So instead, I'm going to go with both down, just so that it makes sure he drops it.
Now, there's an acrobatic routine worthy of a gold medal.
Yes, it's nice to see an uppercut followed by a double backflip.
Okay, the treemen are advancing. That's not too much of a problem. Aha!
See that one coming?
Man, nor did the player, or he would have ducked.
And based on the blood splatter, I think we took out that guy that we knocked down. Right, grab that ball.
Let's say that he's a better
Oh, you.
ball player.
Scary.
Oh, no, another one who actually plays the ball. You think the
Half time.
first half?
All except the ones who had their ears ripped off.
So close. Come on, Undead, you can do it. They're only half-point halflings.
Those fans have used the halftime pause to tank up on troll juice to rebuild their arsenal of rocks.
Ah, good. So now the match can restart.
Okay, let's have the zombies covering the middle. Which they're doing... Well, I'm going to do that instead. Let's have...
Did you know that champions of death's mummies are rediscovered Blood Bowl players?
Yes, of course, Jim. Everyone knows they're 8,000 years old.
I guess that makes it old news, Bob.
Oh god, that was a bad joke.
Funny, Jim. Seriously, you need some new material.
Okay, let's swap them around so they can punch out that left-hand side completely. Those two together should do nicely. Okay, let's try this.
That's it. The ball's in play. There's gonna be trouble.
Oh no.
Okay, it's cold and snowing. The ice on the pitch means that any player attempting to move an extra square to go for it will slip and be knocked down on a roll of 1 or 2.
Looks like they can't throw the ball too far.
And only quick or short passes can be attempted. Right, before we try and grab that, you punch him in the face. And he's off for medics.
Right in the face.
Oh, I think he's actually dead.
Dodged that one. Well, he took a bad fall, and now that poor player is dead.
Well,
Yep, he's just dead. Okay, now let's punch him. Push him back that way. Let's have you beat up this guy just because you can. No, we won't chase it.
Sure, he's knocked them senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin.
Okay, you go.
who would you say
Oh,
is
and
the
he
best
failed.
Halfling team out there, Bob?
Who can dispute the Greenfield Grasshuggers' mark on Blood Bowl, Jim?
Ah, yes, Bob, but they don't exactly win their games.
No, Jim, they don't. But when they finally gave up against the Asgard Ravens after the 734th corpse was carried from the pitch, new legislation limiting teams to only 16 players was rushed through the very next week.
True, true. They made an impact on the pitch and an impact on the rules. that
Okay, well, that guy's particularly good at dodging, it seems. Nope, he managed to sneak away. Okay. You come back and shield this ball. Along with you.
Missed! The ball bounced
Oh, I didn't tell you to pick it
I
up.
was told that you can find round balls. Much less fun.
Ah, dear. This is going to end badly. Oh, we got another one.
For that assault, but I doubt you can fully appreciate it.
He won't appreciate the gaping wound either.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
Okay, grab that ball.
They can start to move forward.
Okay, how do you get to there? No, that's past two people that will try and attack. I've got a dodge to get to there as well. Okay, let's have you two start coming back. You screen that bit. You beat him senseless just because you can. Oh, maybe not.
This player needs some time to get his senses back. What
Ah.
Get up, loser.
Dice games. Don't you love them? Oh, he's blitzing.
That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the 91 final against Reichland.
Oh yeah, you kneecapped him.
Okay, you get up. Blitz him.
Corruption corruption so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how
Defender
one can accept
stumbles.
a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, the clubs
And-
are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
Yes, I want to go there. Okay, now you run up there. You run up there as well. You come across to block that halfling. Mummy can move up to as far as he can go. You come across. You try to swipe him as well. Beat him senseless, please. Both down.
Well, that'll keep him quiet for a while.
Yeah, he's just stuck, not dead.
Oh, we got him. Clobbered in the face. Right, you make a run for the end zone. You go up and screen him.
No doubt Tomolandry, the necromancer, is the most famous undead coach out there.
Of course, Bob. He's the head
Didn't mean to
coach
click
of
that, but-
Champions of Death.
Not only that, Jim, he was the first necromancer to resurrect a dozen skeletons and give them knowledge of the game. A trend that was quickly
There we
followed.
go.
The bench seems to be in two minds about what to do about the player lying prone on the pitch.
Yeah, they don't know whether to send on a stretcher or a coffin.
Now we can kick him while he's down. I'm not sure that does. I'm fairly sure it's probably not legal. So let's try it with one of my less required players, shall we say.
If he hit him any harder, he'd have punched him straight into the infirmary.
And we just knocked him off. Knocked out. Okay. Can't do that down there. Try and get away from that. Yep, good. The Treeman's trying to chase the ghoul.
Teak oak and maple leaf.
Ah, the famous Ironwood Brothers, playing for the Iron Chiefs, Jim.
End match
More
imminent.
Halfling teams had two quality treemen like them, Bob.
But Jim, that's not why the team is feared. It's because of their halfling hit.
And touchdown!
Jim's Guinea Chiefs.
Yeah, they really stuck the boot in with that one.
And the cheerleaders go wild, I guess. And that's the halfling team, sleeping or dead on the job. And well, all of my team are dead on the job, so... Okay, organise my players before kicking off. Looks good to me. Okay, let's aim there.
Here we go again for another bloodbath.
Okay, get the ref. The fans exact gruesome revenge on the referee for some of the dubious decisions he has made, either during this match or in the past. His replacement is so intimidated that he can be more easily persuaded to look the other way. Each team receives one additional bribe to use during this game. A bribe allows you to attempt to ignore one call by the referee for a player who has committed a foul to be sent off. or a player armed with a secret weapon to be banned from the match. Nice. Oh dear. It landed next to the treeman.
The player gets hold of the ball.
Oh good. If the treeman had picked that up, I doubt I would have been able to stop him. Oh, I forgot they can do that. They can potentially throw them.
Did you know, Jim, that only young treemen will help out the halfling teams?
Well, when are they considered to be young, Bob?
When they're under 250 years old, Jim.
They're saplings.
That player's gonna wake up with
Yep.
a serious headache.
He just blitzed all the way through my lines, went to attack someone and fell over on his face. Good job, that man. Alright, you get up. You go stand in there to block. Let's try stamping on his face, shall we? Maybe? Maybe not. No, that's a double dodge. What if you try it? That's a single dodge. Risk it. Nope, Mummy's knocked flat on his ass. The treeman can pick up halflings and throw them. I remember that from the Blood Elf edition when you played as the Wood Elves. Here we go. And he screwed it up again.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling big moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way. A little elf beauty, yeah.
Okay. No, that's way too much dodging. Up you get. We could try and get to there, but it'll probably fall over. So let's start by trying to flatten this guy. Right, you... How do you get to there? Lots of dodging. Okay, try to go up there. Oh, it's just for giggles. Let's see if he can do it. Dodge. Dodge. Oh, and he's knocked flat in his ass in the last one. Is he going to go and try and get thrown by the treeman again? He's ganging up on my mummy at the moment. Oh no, the treeman's...
Guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective.
Oh, we got him. And that should be it. End of the match. 2-0. Okay, so I get the hang of this now.
What I call a fine victory.
Yes, they've won. Okay, so they're bigger and stronger than the opposition.
We rolled a 2. Do you want to re-roll? Yes.
But do you think they'll learn?
Learning implies neurons.
They can't have any qualms about that.
What do you expect?
Okay, so they sustain 2 knockouts, 2 tackles. So there's no deaths. Oh no, sorry, it's this side.
Yes.
4 casualties, 10 knockouts.
Over the halfway line.
Blood Bowl just ain't what it used to be. Nobody doped to the eyeballs.
It's just not entertainment. Was the ref watching the same match as us? I mean, I saw several incidents that merited a sending off.
I think I might try a different team, to be honest. Save and quit. Let's begin a different campaign. No, I know what dwarves are like. They're very just running. Chaos. They rarely, if ever, worry about such minor considerations like picking up the ball and scoring touchdowns. Not while there are any able-bodied players left on the opposing team anyway. Yeah, I may give the elves a try. They're a passing game. Let's try the elves then. Yes, I want to buy some players, please. Okay, so we definitely want a couple of throwers. And we want a pair of blitzers. Let's go with 3 catchers. And the rest can be linemen. Okay, this player is an expert at throwing the ball. If a pass made by this player is ever intercepted, then the safe throw player may make an unmodified agility roll. Interception is cancelled out. Cool, sounds good. Nah, that's fine. Okay, we do have a... Let's go through the team roster, shall we? So I believe we can name them. How do we name them? I can't see a place to change the name. They seem to be stuck with their name, unfortunately. Ah, we've got Dead and Buried as our team name still. We can't change that now. Oh well. No, Big Bush, these guys don't really want dwarves, just Razu wants dwarves. He's pretty much the only one typing dwarves all the time. Okay, let's be the receiver first.
I'm sure you all recognize Bob Bifford, who is sitting right beside me.
Okay, so we got the linemen up there, catcher and a blitzer.
Coach is
Let's have the blitzer right up the front.
How many players he'll have left at the end of the match?
Thrower, thrower. And then we got some more linemen in the middle. Cool. Let's accept.
The ball's in play.
Okay. Red-faced Rocketeers get an extra team roll. Brilliant coaching by their team. Okay, let's start by you going and picking up the ball.
The player gets hold of the ball.
Let's throw it to the catcher there.
He's winding back his arm.
Bang!
On target.
Okay, you come across. You move up to block there.
The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
You blitz that stupid little goblin.
And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
And he's
What
down.
finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
No, I don't think we'll do that one. Okay, you move up to block that. Not sure I want to send them up against these orcs with their ridiculous strength. And abilities that do not sound very healthy. Break tackle? Okay, you can just move up behind him for now. So we could potentially get quite far up there. Let's go hide behind that guy. I don't fancy their chances against this orc, but let's push him back way that way. Yep.
I bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
Did you hear about the evil gift?
Nope, there we go. Oh, he's unconscious as well.
Evil players?
Their fans won the most evil supporters of the year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
Oh, we got a blitz. Oh, not good.
Side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's 2 wounded already.
Looks like he could do with a blood transfusion.
They'll have to
That's
call
another one
us
knocked out.
He didn't react fast.
I don't have much of a team left here.
Detective, you've got to get your retaliation in first. Good recovery.
Oh. Okay, we knocked him out at least. Okay, lineman. Go punch him in the face. Didn't quite go to plan. You move up to there. You move to there. See if he can dodge. No, failed.
The defender was made to look stupid there. The opponent is
Oh
left
dear.
just flapping around.
That's what I call a dodge.
Aha, the highborns.
Ah,
Yes, Jim, the noblest of them all.
he did just kick over him though.
Quality throwing game today.
Oh, right. Well, if I sleep, do not wake me up.
Right, we've got to charge this snotling or he's going to get through and score. I can push him or we can both go down. I'm going to go with both down. Because I don't want him getting to that end zone. How did he just stand up and blitz?
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation. Do you think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
The player has got
He
the
can get
ball,
up and grab the ball?
he's the main target.
Oh, this is crazy. These elves seem a little too squishy for my liking.
I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better
Oh,
way
no.
by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
Right, blitz him. Defender down.
This player has opened the slapping
Grab that
box
ball.
and gives rather generously.
The attack can get their game going again.
Alright, you get up. You get up. You get up. Where's the catcher? That's the blitzer. That's the catcher. Okay, now we need to get some defenders back to him. Blitz him, please. Oh, that's him off for medical treatment. Oh, and he's dead.
Senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with. An end to a promising career.
Well, no. He may live on if they manage to salvage some parts for transplants.
Let's try it. No, the snotling got him.
And then a mouthful of dirt.
Yeah, he went down face first. A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages
Oh,
were less
dear.
frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent. What? Right on the spot.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
Okay, both down. Defender pushed. I will go with the push. Thank you. Okay. Let's have you try to snack him. You're just gonna have to risk this. Go for that. Oh.
I think that it's the whole of his lower leg.
I had to try and get away to then be able to throw it. Okay, defender pushed.
Look, Bob, they're almost too proud to get their outfits dirty.
Still, they achieve the impossible at times, Jim.
What's so difficult throwing a ball? I want to see more action. Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one. Oh no, just look at that.
Okay, they messed up picking that up at least.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay, you knock him out. That's one dodge we don't have to deal with. Oh. Screwed this up. Really, Ogre? No, I didn't think so.
He's got the ball.
That's going to be a goal for them. Or a touchdown.
It's not looking good for the defense.
Okay. Maybe. How many would... No, you can't.
The red-faced Rocketeers pioneered in throwing goblins as far as they could on the pitch, Jim.
Oh, yeah, Bob. Who doesn't remember the match against dwarf giants when they threw a goblin right into the propellers of a dwarf gyrocopter?
The fans at home sure were in for a surprise there, Jim.
Okay, we've got to risk it. Try the blitz. You're going to fail, I think. No. Oh. Oh. All we can do is push him. No. I was trying to block him from going the other way. Now he's just going to run through and score.
Go, go, go!
Oh, goblin, snotling cheerleaders. I keep saying goblin. It is snotling. It's snotling and ogres. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Let's have two blitzers on one side with the... We'll keep the catcher on there. Have that lineman shift over there instead. Okay, that'll do.
And they're off.
Perfect defense. The kicking team's coach may reorganize his players.
Ogre teams are not the best Blood Bowl teams out there.
I am a proud ogre, Jim. And
Okay.
don't make me call my buddy Morgenthorg.
I am just saying, Bob, that not many ogre teams win their matches at the Snotlings. Ah, well, never mind.
I thought we were friends. Oh.
Okay, let's take him out.
It's a baby.
Defender down.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
You come up to there.
Blood will never clot if he keeps running around like that.
How far can he throw? Oh, what? Because I've deselected him, he can't do anything else this turn. Oh, great. Thanks for that, game. Thanks for that. Okay, let's have the catcher try and go stupidly long. Maybe not. Yeah, okay, let's try it. There's going to be a lot of dodging involved. Nope.
Blood flowing from his nose and mouth
Here comes the blitz. Oof.
As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be
And the whole of my middle line's going down.
in the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well,
And down they go.
This pair was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from
They
watching a
jumping
match
on my
with
guy that's down.
If they don't want to join in the
You
fun,
cheeky
they might as well
sods.
stay home and watch it on cable vision. Already halftime? I just hope they come out for the second half with a
Oh.
spirit.
Yeah.
So now they get to start.
Fine-tune their dosages of medication.
Great. Alright, let's carry on. Yeah, not enjoying this elf race at all at the moment, but I'm wondering if it's just because we're against a team that's almost built to destroy them. That'll do. Okay, let's kick it back there.
Here we go again for another bloodbath.
Okay, quick snap. The offense start their drive a fraction before the defense is ready, catching the kicking team flat-footed. All the players on the receiving team are allowed to move one square. In come the crazy blitzes that knock all my players for 6.
What regulation clobbering.
Oh, not the blitzers.
A player that bad should not be allowed on the pitch.
Oh, he dropped it.
Remember that commercial Blood Bowl fans right to boot, Bob?
Oh, yeah, what a great commercial, Jim.
That elevated
Okay, you
the
get up
Dragon
there.
Prince's popularity back in the early days.
Right, Jim. At least that's one high elf team who knows how to play proper Blood Bowl.
Nope. You try and get up. Try it. Defender pushed or both down. Let's go defender pushed. Just try hitting this middle guy.
Ouch! That
No.
punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
Ranger's asking if he can add me on Steam to play games. I very rarely get time to play games with people, Ranger, and I don't play any of the Total War series online against people.
And slapped at the end of the match.
Better a smack on the hand than a punch in the face. Did you know that the Galadriel Gladiators won the Blood Bowl in 2470 and were always the top contenders thanks to the best Elven blitzer to grace the pitch?
Oh, yeah, Jim. Everyone remembers when Lucian, the Silver Bullet Swift, played for the Gladiators.
That was before the NAF collapsed. However,
Okay.
after the collapse, he went
Let's
on
move
his
up.
own and formed the Calahir Swifts in 2501.
Yeah, Jim, the Gladiators sure lost a good blitzer. But it's just a matter of time before the richest team in Blood Bowl lures in another star for their roster.
That's a dodge. Can he make it? Actually, I don't want the dice rolls. Why was it selecting those? There. That's 2 dodges. I think I'll just risk that, maybe, because he's up against him. 1, 2. Oh, oh, oh.
They can start to move forward.
Go for it. Go on. No. Oh.
Sounds so
to knock out.
In a game as physical as this,
These
players
bloody
really
ogres.
place.
Exactly, it's really ugly. Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling big moot sandwiches in the stand.
No, you go round.
To get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way. A little elf beauty, yeah.
Okay, you try and knock him out. Okay,
I think she's singing him a lullaby.
you try to break past on the side. Aye, no, not like that. Let's try that one. He's dodged, gone all the way round, and then smack this little guy. And then turn. And he's skipped past like a bugger. Where's he going?
He's got a hand to the ball.
Yeah, now he's looking around for support.
Okay. Oh, another one down.
What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
Corruption so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning
Nope.
where,
Turn over.
and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
Catcher, catcher. Can try that. And he's a dodge. But this guy wouldn't have to dodge, so he can just go straight in. Or this guy. He doesn't get the +1 off of that then. Let's try that one. Defender down.
He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite. Fortunately for that player, medicine has come on leaps and bounds since your days, Bob.
I hope so, Jim.
Okay, let's smack him.
You can't say much about that.
You run in and grab that.
Illegal.
Good hand skills. The ball is caught.
And then, oh, try and... Yep, he's dodged away.
Things are hotting up.
Oh, yes. The fans are already on their feet.
Oh, did I not bring these guys up? That was stupid of me. I should have been using these. No. Let's try that one.
They start at a very early age, as young as 70 years old.
So how come it takes them so long to become a full-fledged Blood Bowl player?
Right, there we go.
To successfully pass their trials, they must perfect their hairdo.
Ah, that explains why so many of them never make it to the big game.
Just playing this today, Dodansky.
Hold still and then pow, right in the face.
Oh, hey, we floored one. Okay. Let's risk it. Yay! Finally.
I just hope we're not heading for a step.
For the people talking about strategy in the live stream chat, make sure you check out tomorrow's Napoleonic Wars event. It turned out that the 77Y showed up with 85, and the 15th, who were on the opposing team, showed up with 70. So both teams are made up of large regiments that work together within themselves, and then a few supporting regiments to fill up the gaps. So I think it was a nice battle, and it's probably one of the best ones from a general perspective that I've had for quite a while.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a wizard's neck.
Okay, let's accept. Oh, he repositioned. Okay. Well, I don't want to kick it this side because there's too many little snotlings to run around with, so I will risk the bigger guys.
And we're off.
Oh, that was a horrible kick. Ranger, I've already done a Fall of the Samurai Shogun playthrough. It's 53 episodes long.
The High Elf throwers are said to be the best throwers to grace the Blood Bowl pitch. Apparently they start at a very early age, as young as 70 years old.
So how come it takes them so long to become a full-fledged Blood Bowl player?
Well, Jim, to successfully pass their trials, they must perfect their hairdos.
Ah, that explains why so many of them never make it to the big game.
Oh, turnover. Alright, let's have a catcher down just in case I manage to get somewhere good. Have another one up this side. Let's try that. Go on. Defender stumbles. Which apparently means he dodges that way. Let's have a thrower over here. And the lineman can go up there.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistance to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to
Okay, in turn.
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
Ever played Gmod? Yes, I have.
Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
The bench seems to be in two minds about what to do about the player lying prone on the pitch.
Yeah, they don't know whether to send on a stretcher or a coffin.
Nope, he's got support.
Wow, tell you straight, that hurts.
Ranger, I've already told you there's a 53 episode Fall of the Samurai playthrough on my channel. Why would I do another one? And the person trying to impersonate me in chat has just been banned. Oh, that's not going to go well.
Did you know that the Borderland Brutes are one of the few ogre teams that take the throwing game seriously?
Much to the fans' delight, Jim.
I am not saying that they are good at it, Bob, but at least they're trying.
And remember, fans, as long as you try your hardest, that's all that counts.
Oh. I'm not enjoying these elves. I think after this game I will change them. It's about to end. I think I might go with my initial choice and try the Chaos team. These guys are a bit too glass cannon, as someone mentioned.
That right hook was worthy of a black hawk.
If you're telling me, it'll take a while to get over it.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
Oh, he was ejected by the referee. What is he? He's a thrower. He's a lineman. They get him.
Remember that commercial Blood Bowl fans right to boot, Bob?
All I can do is stumble him closer to the line.
Dragon Prince's popularity back in the early days.
Right, Jim. At least that's one high elf team who knows how to play proper Blood Bowl.
Yes, sure you can, Dadansky. Send the link away. And end of match.
Right. This kind of result is bad for everyone. Well, both teams cancel each other out.
Yeah, no loser today.
Okay.
So don't worry about them. They saw their fair share of blood. That's what fans pay
Save and
us
quit.
money to see.
Yeah, and that high mark is fully justified. They spent most of the match watching the opposition play with the ball.
Not a very adventurous.
Okay,
sport.
where's
They
Chaos?
spent most of the match in their own
Alright, live stream, come up with a name for a Chaos team.
One player doped? Let me express just a teensy-weensy bit of surprise.
Well, if it's true, it will definitely go down in the annals.
You've got to respect a referee who sticks to the rules and isn't scared to send players packing.
He'll be scared when the fans...
Alright, Loudring got there first with Carnage. Who else is even in there? Okay, let's buy some players. A Minotaur. Four Chaos Warriors. And a load of Beastmen. Be rude not to, really. Okay. Rerolls are expensive. As are apothecaries. We can get some cheerleaders though. Now let's go to the team roster. The Minotaur. The Minotaur can only be called Panos, based on my Legendary Grimrock playthrough. So Thick Skull, Mighty Blow, Horns, Button Opponent adds 1 to Strength, Frenzy. If a pushed or defender stumbles result was chosen, the player must immediately throw a second block against the same opponent so long as they're both standing and adjacent. Cool. Loner. Wild animal. Okay, let's have some Chaos Warriors from the chat, please. First 4 people to type Warrior get their name of choice, which they will have to type as well. Okay, Bobatini's the first one to type Warrior. He now has to actually give me a name. And the rest of the live stream aren't listening to what they were actually asked to do. They're just typing random names. Okay, Bobatini wants Chadman as the Warrior name. 3 more to go. You were told to type Warrior and then the name you wanted. Okay, Newt G, what do you want? Lord Assassin, what do you want? Okay, Newt wants Dark Dragon. Player details. Lord Assassin wants his to be called Warrior Assassin. And Kemi gets the final one. What does Kemi want it called? Razu, if you wanted a name, you should have listened to what you were told to type. Come on, Kemi, what do you want him called? The Pink Panther. I wonder if he wants Panther or Panther. He's typed Panther, so that's what he's getting. Sounds a bit dodgy, but there you go. Okay, the Beastmen can just keep their names, because I'm not going to go through all of them and change them. Okay, prepare for match. We got some petty cash. I guess we'll buy some extra rerolls. Ah, we're playing against another Chaos team. This could be bloody.
do enjoy the show. Now, on paper, it certainly looks as though it will be an interesting game.
Hi, everybody. I just can't wait for things to get underway.
Okay, I'm going to go with heads.
Expectation is killing me.
As
Coach has sent out twice as many players as
the kicker.
rules allow. That ref must have taken a thick wad to allow that.
Bob, the match is between two teams.
Okay,
of the same
strength
race.
5, move 5.
What a nice day.
What are you
Perfect
doing back
Blood
here?
Bowl weather, Bob.
Yes, Jim, ideal weather for a game of Blood Bowl. Though I'm not sure it will end nicely for all the players.
Get in there. Let's have you on that side. We've got Beastmen on the flanks. With a Chaos Warrior on the right to support a Beastman kicker. Okay, let's set up the Ogre to receive. It looks like we've got a fairly balanced team on each side, so
Charge!
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
Oops, I'm sorry. That's an old
okay,
reflex.
brilliant coaching. They win. And they're on the run.
They can start to move forward. You remember Rudog Ironhead?
Of course, leading player for the Chaos All-Stars.
That massive armored body and those razor-sharp metallic claws?
During a stormy game with the Valkyries, he proved to be an excellent lightning rod.
Oh, they've managed to push him back.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts.
Oh, they're rushing in hard here.
Right on the schmuzzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
Oh, and a turnover. Okay. You get up. You get up. Let's start with beating up him, shall we? Defender push back. Let's push him back. That way. And then knock him down.
Boom! In the face! And then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
Okay, where's the ball carrier? Over there. So let's bring you round to here perhaps. Yep. Have you knocked down him? Oh, both down. That's going to end that. That's not good.
There's a rumour going round that the freelance ogre Morgan Thorg, ex-captain of the Chaos All-Stars, may be making a comeback.
Just to think about his career stats make me go weak in the knees. 50 touchdowns by Goblin House, 50 running touchdowns, and incredibly, an amazing 617 dead or injured.
Oh,
Yep, he's the only living player to have made it onto the Wall of Fame.
yep, they're protecting him. That was expected. Here comes the ogre. Not ogre, Minotaur. Who then falls over? Damaged
Now we
back.
need more than limbs, Bob. More than limbs.
Okay, let's just stand him up there. He'll be fine. Stand him up there. Stand him up there. You beat that guy senseless, please. Push him back. That way. Then you'll chase him again. And oh, I fall down. Let's re-roll. Oh, and you get the same.
Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly.
I'm sure my Chaos guys are worse than his.
Stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
Okay, they're grouping up around him, but they're falling back to do so, which is a little odd. Nope, he's down.
He's knocked them senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
Okay, let's start with you hitting him. Oh, you're joking. Defender down. Thank you.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splotch.
Let's get her there. Go to there as well. Have you get up. Have you move into there. You block that hole.
Feet coming out of their backs, a fifth eye, and other bodily parts.
Oh, God.
Especially Margot Thumgrin.
Okay, and then you jump up
I
and
remember
bash him.
His head so resembled a ball, he was decapitated by a black orc from the gouged eye. Yes, it was one of the rare occasions when a team ran in 2 touchdowns with
Defender
a single
down.
play. He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite.
I know he had a front row seat for that assault, but I doubt he could fully appreciate it.
He won't appreciate the gaping wound.
Okay,
either.
and we'll just leave him on the end there. I get the feeling this is going to be an entire game of beating each other up in the middle of the field.
I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
Okay, defender push back. And defender push back. Okay, so the ball's there. We still got it covered. Let's get you to stand.
Every now and
Okay, let's
again,
start by knocking him down.
throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde, just made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cats.
And let's knock him down.
Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
Right. Let's charge him. Defender stumbles. Let's have him stumble that way.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Catch, you got 2 and required 4. Do you want to re-roll? I got 1 left. Let's try it. Nope, failed. Okay, let's start with knocking you down. Into him. That way. No, don't follow.
What finesse, what style, what
You grab that.
What a hammer blow!
Oh, you failed horribly.
Out on the pitch.
widespread that
Oh,
the referee's
wound.
guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed
Is he
last
dead?
season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
Okay, I can choose both down or attacker down. Obviously, I'm going for attacker down.
As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
Right, let's stand you back up. Have you come up and block. Have you smash into him. Now, you pick up that, please. Oh,
That can cost you the game.
The player gets hold of the ball.
useless.
That right hook was
That guy did catch it, but... Oh,
Me, it'll take a while to get over it. Oh, has this player got two left hands, or what?
okay, let's see, what can we do here?
You remember Rudog Ironhead?
Of course, leading player for the Chaos All-Stars.
That massive armored body and those razor-sharp metallic claws?
During a stormy
Okay,
game
he
with
can
the
charge him
Valkyries,
without
he
getting
proved to be
grabbed.
an excellent lightning rod.
Defender stumbles that way, please. Let's have you try and grab that. Go on, go on.
He's recovered the ball.
He's got the ball. His agility is terrible. So have you run for there. Oh, he then can't throw because it's no longer his turn. Okay, get... Oh, no. Right. You move there. You come move there. Oh, I didn't realise that was a dodge. That was lucky. You beat him senseless.
Oh, the mutants! With feet coming out of their backs, a fifth eye, and other bodily parts,
Oh, God.
especially Margot Thumbrin.
Yeah, I remember him. His head so resembled a ball.
Oh,
he was
oh, oh,
decapitated
the ball's
by
bouncing around all over the
of
place.
the gouged eye. Yes, it was
Oh,
on
he got
rare
it.
occasions when a team ran in 2 touchdowns with a single play.
Oh, he's unconscious.
Down, that's one way to look at things. You have to be counted to 10 to be officially knocked out.
In his case, I think they could count to 5,000, and it wouldn't change a thing. You can't say much about that.
Nah, but we did knock him down.
Perfectly legal.
Okay. You go to there. You go to there. You stand up. You stand up. So if you stand up as well. You'd have to run all the way around. He, however, can come in from behind and smack him. Let's try this. Defender down. Do I want to follow? No.
Nice left
Oh,
punch,
and the
right
ball
on the
goes
nose.
over there.
It was, Jim. It's broken now.
Stupid game. Blood Bowl at its finest, making you cry with despair at its stupidity.
Spectators who aren't aware that heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
Okay, let's... Alright, he gets 2. Let's try that one. So if we knock that down... So that then free up him for 2 dice. Yes, it does.
Spectacle, Bob.
And knock him down. That way.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
Alright. Grab that ball.
The player has got the ball, and now he's the main target.
Oh, it's going to be half time.
Well, there's a rumour going round that the freelance ogre Morgan Thorg, ex-captain of the Chaos All-Stars, may be making a comeback.
Oh, just to think about his career stats make me go weak in the knees. 50 touchdowns by Goblin Friends, 50 running touchdowns, and incredibly, an amazing 617 dead or injured.
Yep, he's the only living player to have made it onto the Wall of Fame.
Just punching them around to try and get as many hits in on them as possible.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
He checked that move.
Made him look stupid, you mean?
Oh, attacker
And
down.
don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember.
Is that the half time? Yeah. Oh, he's so close to scoring. Well, their Minotaur's still out for the count.
You think the players heard the whistle at the end of the first half?
All except the ones who had their
Okay,
ears
receiving the kick. That'll do.
That's it. The ball's in play. There's going to be trouble.
Very sunny.
Glorious day of blinding sunshine courses and -1 modified to all passing rolls.
But that blinding sunshine may affect the passing game.
Great.
Okay, you
Maybe the
hit
teams
him.
Turn their attention to hitting each other instead.
Knock him that way.
Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
Hit him. Reroll.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun,
Okay, knock them down.
stay home and watch it on cable vision.
Chase him as well.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
Go charge him. Oh, he failed the roll and fell over. Sneaky. Okay. Let's so have you come to there to block him off so he doesn't sneak in anymore. You can actually push to there quite happily. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's try and grab this ball.
Oh, no, another one who actually plays the ball.
You remember Rudog Ironhead?
Of course, leading player for the Chaos All-Stars.
That massive armored body and those razor-sharp metallic claws?
During a stormy game,
Okay, let's try and knock him down.
to be an excellent lightning rod.
Both down will have to do.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Oh, he managed to sneak round.
You think you'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
Oh, he went for a blitz and it backfired.
What perfection.
What a hammer blow!
Okay, let's try him first. Knock down. Good. Let's knock him down to there.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge.
Now, let's try that one. Knock him backwards that way.
Oh, brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
You get out. That's the way I need to go, but I need to take him out. So, who's going to be the best one to do it? No, because then he gets... It's going to have to be him. Come on. Pushed.
Ah, the mutants! With feet coming out of their backs, a fifth eye, and other bodily
Push that way.
Oh, God.
especially Margot Thumgren.
Yeah,
And hit him.
I remember him. His head so resembled
Get him
the
down.
wall, he was decapitated by a black orc from the gouged eye. Yes, it was one of the rare occasions when a team ran in 2 touchdowns with a single play.
Okay then, let's have you run. If you run there, why is that? Okay. Head to there. You've moved, you can't stand you up. Now try and get this ball through there. Actually, let's just take it to there, protect it. And both down.
Players seeing stars now.
Funny for someone that wasn't really that bright.
Problem is this Chaos Warrior, I think, is going to try and take out my ball carrier.
Good hand skill.
Yep,
The ball is caught.
but someone else caught it. Good.
I bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
Okay, let's see what can I do here. Not a huge amount that doesn't involve dodging. Oh no, I can't even try that. No. No. One. Oh, single dice rolls. Why does he have to do another? Oh, that diagonal. Alright, start by hitting him then.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
Reroll. Knock him out. that way. Just gonna have to risk it. I'm not sure he'll succeed in dodging that much, but you move in. You move across. Okay, we're gonna risk it. No, straight down.
Maybe making a comeback.
Just to think about his career stats make me go weak in the knees. 50 touchdowns by Goblin Friends. 50 running touchdowns, and incredibly, an amazing 617 dead or injured.
Yep, he's the only living player to have made it onto the Wall of Fame.
Oh, he's just knocking down people all over the place.
It made picking that ball up look easy.
He just let past two people and grabbed it. Oh, there we go. We got him though. Okay, let's start by taking him out. Oh, he went wild animal. And we take down their ball carrier. And he fails to pick it up.
Blood Bowl players are getting more like their Albion League cousins every day.
That wasn't a light touch that put him down, Jim. That was a solid chop to the back of the neck.
Okay, let's push him away. Yep. Okay, let's stand all my guys up again before we do any more. Now let's try and grab that. Nope, straight on his ass.
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way.
How can you fail to pick up a ball? Because they're all probably suffering from concussion after being punched in the face about 18 times.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
It's a catch. Now this player just needs to survive.
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
End of match imminent. I need to stop them scoring. Okay, you beat him up. Oh, he went a wild animal again. No, he gets a bonus from that. Okay, try that one. At least pushes him away. You move in there. You stand up. You stand up. No. You move there.
Oh, God.
You move there.
Yeah, I remember him. His head
Hit him.
resembled a ball. He was
Oh, attacker
decapitated by a
down.
black
There we go.
ball from the gouge
They're
of
turning
the
him.
eye. Yes, it was one of the rare occasions when a team ran in 2 touchdowns with a single play.
Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
Was that a chop?
And there we go, we got him.
To his outstretched arm.
Whichever it was, it knocked his voice box so far down his throat, he'll be able to talk.
Okay, grab that.
Good recovery.
Run for there. Okay. You shield him from... No, you can't shield him. Okay, you hit him.
think you'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
Let's try a quick dodge to get around this one. No, he's failed it.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet
Oh, we got an instant turnover though. We knocked over one of their guys.
Infamous 2472 Quagmire.
Last turn, it's all down to this. Can he succeed in these dice rolls or will he fall flat on his face?
Sink into the earth.
He's going for it. He's going for it. Success! Look at that beastman. He's happy. And the cheerleaders go wild with... Is that bags of skulls? Okay, we have to organise ready for kickoff, and then I think it's over as soon as I kick it. So let's just kick it straight to him.
3, 2, 1.
Bust up.
Oh no. Yes. Someone's throwing rocks at one of my...
Funny how his head went
There he is.
one way and the body the other.
Must have an elastic jaw.
Seems like they tried to pick something up.
And that should be the match.
Maybe
Yep.
they found a gold coin.
End of match. So, lots more fighting with the Chaos team. Much more satisfying than the Elves, I must say.
In such a close win, it's the little things that count.
Right you are, like their weight and power is inverse.
Okay, you rolled a 1. Do you want to re-roll? Yes.
Yes, I'm
There
not
we
sure
go.
what their game plan was, but it certainly didn't involve the ball. When you spend the match chasing around after the ball without getting your hands on it, you're going to end up losing.
Yeah, I learned that in kindergarten. They could have cut the pitch in half today.
Yes, the opposition hardly ever got
Okay, let's go have a look at our
daylight.
team roster.
Blood Bowl just ain't what it used to be. Nobody doped to the eyeballs.
It's just not entertaining.
So, we need more skill points to level them up.
The ref didn't show one single card during the whole match.
He did fairly well. Warrior Assassin got 5 skill points. He needs 1 more to level. So season stats, what did he do? He got MVP, that'd be why. And he got one of the knockouts. Quite how he got MVP when he wasn't the guy that scored, I don't know. So on that, guys, I'm going to bring this live stream to a close and say, if you want to check out any of my other content, then please feel free to go onto the YouTube version of this video and click any of the links you see on the image now. The outer ones are the various playlists of my current running series or ones that have recently finished. If you wish to see series that aren't in those 9, click on the center image and it will take you directly to my channel, where on the right hand side you can find all of my playlists as well as all the channels I currently support. So, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.